Good afternoon from Lumbini. We would like to invite all of us to have 1 minute silence to pray for Vietnam and world peace and harmony. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Good afternoon from Lumbini. I hope all of you keeping good health. Topic today is very interesting. As you know, we have many laws, but the law which people did not pay attention much. That is the law of the karma. The law of the karma is a very wonderful law. When we did a mistake, or we doing some mistake from the country, one can escape another country to change the name, change the passport, and story, everything, and make up, even they clean the skin. They can escape the law of the country. But the law of the karma, nobody can escape. This law, I heard when I was very young. I observed. And slowly when we grow up, then we listen the Buddha, one of the pioneers, to promote about the law of the karma. That is I watching. So I believe strongly, if everybody on planet to respect the law of the karma, certainly they will get the happiness. That is 100%. I my eyes and I watching. It's, even I believe the karma, but sometimes I did a mistake. Then I pay the karma. You see now, many countries, they make so many laws, but not efficient. So the political leader, every country, if they want their country have peace and harmony, they try to encourage people to respect the law of the karma. When the person believes the law of karma, they never hurt the people. They never hurt people. So I told you.
Rename.
Yeah. So, I'm very happy to meet the most venerable Thích Như Điển.
Okay.
And
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
And
thank you.
I see John. Yes.
Yeah.
And I hope today you will share.
Lớn lên chút, mở bự.
You will share the idea and good example.
Hình đó.
Yeah. And then I'm sure if the political leaders in the different country, they respect, they follow the law of the karma, suddenly they get peace and happiness. This I can guarantee. So John, if you have the time, or even Minh Khai, if you have the time, you want to finish your higher study, I think you should choose, make the PhD, the law of the karma. You see, America so many law, Japanese many law. The law means they keep the order, but it's not. The law of the karma is a very important. No choice. But whenever we do anything wrong, suddenly we get the result. Yeah, I believe, even I, I believe the karma. But when I did some mistake, then many bad things come. Yeah, it's nobody can escape. Nobody can escape from the law of karma, whether they pay the present life or next life. I have the example. I'm watching some famous people now. I don't try to mention the name. I'm watching. They are very cunning. They have very good knowledge, good diploma. So many very famous. They very cunning. They can cheat many people, but they cannot cheat the law of the karma. You see, I told you, we work very hard. We move the country, this another country, so many countries working very hard. Try to get money, $1 million. Very difficult. When we get nearly 1 million and they fall down. And that's man I watching. Yeah, he don't need to move. He sits one place with the cunning mind. He collect more than $20 million. Then I also very much disappointed. I say the Buddha, he talked much about the law of the karma. But this cunning man, cheated man, he collect $20, $20 million, very rich. He have beautiful car, beautiful service, many things. Why he have I complain the Buddha. You see, and after I think nearly 40 years before he died, he could not talk. And he cannot eat. So the people put the pie to mouth and they put the vitamin inside. Nearly 5 years. And then at last he died. All money gone. All money gone. You see. So he believed. But that is the true story. Yeah? That is the true story. But in Vietnam, I left Vietnam more than 50 years. So I live Vietnam more than 50 years. I love Vietnam and grateful Vietnamese people and Vietnam. But in Vietnam, political change from regime another one. So I think one of the best way to help Vietnam have better life. Even that Vietnam, they have so many laws. So I'm collecting. I'm quoting the real story. Before in Vietnam, there are also many stories of karma, but they talk about China, of another country. Very few karma story happen in Vietnam. So now I'm collecting, but real story, yeah? not duplicated. Real story. The karma story in that kind. I also have my karma story in this book. I collect. Particularly, I move those people do the bad thing. They're the last time of their life, very much suffering, including during the war. The people enter the temple, they destroy the Buddha, they shooting the Buddha, they burning the Buddha, they beat the monk. They did many wrong things. I tell in this book. Even I mention here. Because I'm Vietnamese, I want to write this book about the karma for Vietnamese people. Vietnamese, all Vietnamese people. I don't want to talk the karma here happen in China or USA and Australia. This is a happen, real story happen. I writing. Then I go to Vietnam. Went to Vietnam, then because in Vietnam, if we want to publish the book, it's they control, they checking. And they deposit the books. My book is, I dare not to put the karma. If we put the story karma, they will hurt them. And then in the information, Ministry of Information, okay? and they checking, they read very carefully, so many months. They refused. They did not allow me to publish in Vietnam. I say, why? Because they say inside your book, you are mentioned some people destroy the temple, shooting the Buddha, killing the monk like this one. I should remove this article. I say, no, that is real story. That is the past. Okay. Then I apply so many times, also refuse. And I use some Vietnamese in Vietnam, they like very much story because this is a real story of the karma. And then what happened? And some people, they suggest me, we should publish in USA or Europe, then we bring back to Vietnam. This is difficult. Because if we bring in USA or we bring in, how can we bring inside? If we bring inside, this means illegal. Okay? And then some people propose me. So now, Guru, Master, difficult. I try, but they refuse. So, what to do? I think, because I write this book is not for me. I write this book for our people. Mean the people believe the karma, mean happy life. But this book should be published in Vietnam. Okay. Then at last, some people also ask me, Guru, so better now we bring it, we issue it. No need permission from government. I say, no, I cannot do this one. Because we are in Vietnam, we must follow, we are bound to follow Vietnamese law. We are in Vietnam because this book I want to publish in Vietnam. So this should be approved by the Vietnamese law. I cannot do. Then I'm waiting. Then I go back to India, meditation. Then I thinking, oh, because I'm not living in Vietnam. I live in foreign long time. So difficult to write this book. So I searching. I think no, because I write book. They find I do something wrong for Vietnam government like this one. Okay. Then I'm searching the good writer in Vietnam. I ask who is a writer, then they give me about 10 names. At last, I select one writer. He's a communist, Chu Phát, Professor Chu Phát. Then I talk with him. I try to meet him. I talk to him. I say, oh, General, you are the communist leader, communist member. You fighting Điện Biên Phủ and during French war and American war, you know many story about. He said, yeah, I'm communist. He said he's a communist, but he believe the Buddha, he believe the karma. I say, wonderful. So please, you should write the book. You should write the book relating to karma. Okay. He promised me, he write. Then I say, if you write, if you publish, I also buy many books to distribute. Because my idea means, if people believe the karma, it's wonderful. Then he's retired, but good person. Then he collect many real story also relating to karma. Who the stealing the property of the nation, who the shooting the temple, who's disturb the people, who cheating the people. Then he write very good book. Okay, his book is thicker than my book, double. Then he very happy. He typing. Then he sent to India. He request me to read and give reference. I read. I say, oh, wonderful, because this book was written by the communist leader. So it's better than my books, isn't it? Because his books are published in Vietnam. This is the weakness. Then he sent to me, I feel, oh, interesting. I say, oh, I clapping. I say, oh, I encourage. Then he requests me, oh, Master, please you write for work. mean introduce, huh? He asked me, I say, you know, my book finished already, but I asked the request the government many times, they not permit me to publish. How can I write? So please you write by yourself. I told him like this. Then Chu Phát, Children Chu Phát, then he write the preface. What he say? He say, Thầy Huyền Diệu asked me to write this book. Then he published. When he published, oh, so many thousand copies, then he also difficult. From the beginning, it's difficult for him to get permission. But I think due to his influence, at last he got permission. Then he informed me, then I say, oh, Chu Phát, now you get permission. I encourage you to write the book of the karma. So now please you help me. Please you help me. He said, what could I do? You help me, you bring my book, my trap, the book, and your book to the Vietnamese government to compare. Which book is stronger? Which book is stronger? And then they bring to my book and to the information ministry, and they compare. They say, oh, his book is stronger than my book. At last I got permission. Then I bring more than 50,000 copies within few months finish. Wonderful. Inside I also tell my karma story about I did something wrong, so I pay the karma. It's interesting. So John and all the friends, this book I very much like to publish in English as soon as possible. And the most venerable Thích Như Điển, if possible, help me to translate it into German language and Japanese. Okay?
Okay, no problem.
So this book now, more than 1,000 copies finished in Vietnam already. Many people, they change the mind. Yeah, this is the gift for Vietnam. I repeat again, if the leader, not leader, everybody, if they believe the karma, so happy life. That is sure. This is wonderful. So I had a little idea now. I would form the International Committee Association Believe the Karma. So then I also would like to invite all of you, most very new dear, Pranyadip on should be the member. Okay, this is good. We invite all the particular, no, we organize very good food in the place. We invite the leader come and tell story. And we publish book. And I think this is the best way. Instead of the people make the weapon, now we make this one. Okay? Okay, the time is limited. Today I'm very happy to see there's the presence of the Bhikkhu Pranyadip. Yeah. He also my chela, my student. But this student sometimes he not listen to me. He's a General Secretary International Buddhist Council, very important monk. You also, now today, we know, but you should tell truly story, what you have seen in your life. Okay, I think you know many story, real story. Huh? And I hope today this talk, they will broadcast it and reprinting in the book. So you held about 10-15 minutes, Pranyadip. Please. Okay. You should tell a real story.
And also to you also. Just, okay. Now my sound is okay?
Yes, okay.
So already you relate the nation Kamma and also the life of the Kamma very well. This relation very well expounded by you. So already the Buddha said about the Kamma, and Kamma, he more emphasized on the Kamma. In my life also, before I was also in the bad Kamma. Before I was also the bad karma, very, very bad karma. Mostly time in one organization to another organization, I was fighting. In fighting already, I win. I win many. So the people are coming for me, coming to me for the helping. And day and night, I was very, very busy. So many organizations. So hard work, they are coming, and also I am helping. But when you met me, and after helping also, I was not happy inside. Inside, I was not happy. Always want to more and more. So that was the severe condition of my mind. So you met me and you took me into the Lumini. Two night. Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah. Two night I stay in your temple, and I saw your life. I saw your life. That's very well. And still you have everything, but still you are the walking and going and riding the bicycle. Still you are going to the market, and the people are asking who is the Dr. Lam. Dr. Lam is standing in front. I remember when I was in the bus, when you came to me and leave in the bus stand and also inside. So people ask me how you came here, to whom you met Dr. Lam or not. And Dr. Lam is standing near to me for the sake of me. So that is the importance. I saw 2-3 days how your life is very simple but very effective. This is the law of the karma that personally in my own eyes I saw you. When I returned from the Lumini, that I change everything. One matter I have to remember when you told me, you do the more and more good karma. The people will ask you what you need. Before I was telling them, and they are accepting. But that time too much the energy, too much the power, too much the time I was spending. But when I understand the power of the karma, good karma, and so now I feel very, very happy and without the tension. So this is the good karma effect. Good karma effect very soon gets the effect on the face and the body and also walking, and everywhere. When I walk, when I talking, when I just reaching to anybody. So that time people are now the telling before life and this life is a very, very different. So mostly we are the people who not know about the law of the karma. So they are doing so many killing, stealing, this and that other. So people are hiding the face. Bad karma people are hiding the face, because face is the behavior of this world. And so bad karma people always they want to hiding the face. Still just is in this pandemic, it is natural for the safe, they said please wear the mask. But from the inside, nobody want to wear the mask, because face they want to show. So face is the ways to behave. So I think that when you taught me, and in the Buddha also many times I went to you. So that was changing in my life. So that time I can say the good karma and the bad karma, and one karma is the confused karma. I was walking on the confused karma. No bad karma, no good karma, confused karma. The confused karma always I was also confusing, and others also was confusing. So this confused karma people, what he will do? it is not fixed. Maybe sometimes good, sometimes bad, sometimes good. The people also not understand what he want to do. So this confused karma is a very, very bad in our life. So in the story also, so many the people when they are coming to the Buddha near to Buddha, and Buddha gave the speech. So that time, after that, his life suddenly becomes a change. So now we can say the good karma, when we are starting the good karma, so that is starting the samadhi, samma sankappo, samma vacha, samma kammanto, samma jivo, samma vayamo, samma sati, samma samadhi. This 8 point very soon we are getting, and that is a very, very powerful samadhi. Soon after when we are starting the good karma, so soon after the samadhi realizing. Samadhi means good and bad very well he can recognize samadhi. Samma sankalpa, that his resolve, his promise becomes the same to same. No, he can be the different. Samadhi, samma sankalpa, samma vacha. His speech, not hard speech, and not the useless speech, no two-tongue speech, and no to useless speech. This lying. So this the vacha, samma vacha, soon after he is getting samma vacha, samma kamanto. His action also becomes the very, very silent and very, very powerful. Samma kamanto, samma jivo. And whatever we are adopting in our life for the livelihood, that livelihood sometimes somebody are the killing and somebody stealing, that is a livelihood. That also after that soon after becomes the change. This is the effect of the good karma. Samma jiva, samma vayamo. And after that he started to the very, very well the effort, no laziness, and samma samadhi, and of right concentration, this the way he is getting. So this is in the nation, the law of the order. Law of the order is the nation, and law of the karma of our life. But actually the law of the karma, if we apply in the nation, so many people will be saved by killing and by punishment, and others the punishment he will be out of the punishment. So this is the effect. Still we are seeing in the world. Already you tell a story about the Vietnam. That is I not saw the book, so maybe I think from English I can translate in the Hindi. Maybe if we'll get the chance. So the law of the karma should be applied in the nation also. Buddha time also. Buddha time was also so many fighting. A small king are the fighting to each other. They not want to see to other kings. If the mistake have the big, then why your mistake is the big? You do the small. Why you bearing the this? Your daughter is very beautiful. Your sister is very beautiful. You marry with me. No marriage, then you come for the fighting. So that time also was the so many fighting. But when the Buddha start to explain about the law of the karma, good karma, the effect, all the kings, they become the friend and they leave the sword and they started to behave to each other. So that become the effect of the good karma of the law of the karma of the Buddha. So that was a very effective step was taken by the Buddha, and the people also started to follow that. So still in our life, in our family, in our society, we are believing in the law of the karma. So we are saving from us from the fighting, from the killing, from the stealing, and from pressure. So by this we are become the very safe. So I think I can say the law of the karma is the base, and the law of karma every country should have to follow. If we want to save, if we not want to if we want a good life, so this is the best way. Buddha already said. So we are not needing to hiding the face. Okay, we are not needing to hiding in the face. If we are doing the bad karma, suppose the thief is doing the bad karma. When the owner started coughing, the thief started to flee away, fled away. So bad karma people can't stay in the society. This is just the symptoms of the bad karma people. They can't go in the good society. They can't live in the good society like that. So always they are the covering the face. Covering the face, it means the bad karma people. If so, good karma people are not covering the face. They are not hiding the face. So, and face is the behavior. If you face is the behavior to each other, and face is known by the people. In the history, the face is only the way that we are recognizing that person was like this the face, and his karma was this karma and that karma, good karma. So still the Buddha face is giving thousands and thousands of people very the peace and the calm. So that is the effect of the good karma. At last, I want to say. So I have remember your the preaching. Panyadip, just do the good karma. People will self come to you, and no need to go to the here and there. So I am very grateful to you. So and always I am following to you. So this is the result of the good karma. At last, I want to say, face is the behavior, a part of the behavior. So if somebody want to show their face in the world and want to famous the face in the world, so just follow the good karma. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pico Pranyadip.
Yes.
You also meditation practicing the Dharma. We should find a wonderful way how to convince the people to practice and follow the law of the karma. Because when people believe and trust in the law of the karma, then their life will be happy and the people are also happy. That, for example, last few months, when the epidemic happened serious in India, I appealed Vietnamese students and we buy oxygen cylinders. Yes. Then we send to India. And now, very short time, India give 100 times more than we have given to India. That is the karma, isn't it? So this also the prove that the law of karma, because we respect, we love India. So now Indian government and Indian robbers, they more give Vietnam 100 times more than what we offer. That is the karma, isn't it? That is the karma. Yeah, this is a good lesson. So now I would like to invite John, speaker. John,
thank you, Master.
No, if not, then I would like to invite. Yes?
Yeah. Yes, I'm here, Master. I'm here. I have very little to offer.
Please.
Yes.
You have 10, 15 minutes. Okay.
Yes, I'll be very quick. I'm still learning very much about karma. I have looking back at my life, what I have done and how things have played out. And I have been very, very fortunate, very blessed. I'm still learning. There are still some things going on in my life. I wonder why, but perhaps I've done something I'm not sure of. But I told Master last week a short story that before I came to Vietnam 2 years ago, my plan was not to come until March, but then COVID would have been, but we didn't know about COVID. Before then, I gave a lot of money, more money than normal. I should, to charities. And I gave that money, then all of a sudden, I was able to come to Vietnam much earlier, and my life is I have a very good life. I have a wonderful wife, a good job. I'm very, very lucky man. So I can see that, but I'm still learning on that is an obvious one. But I think there are many ways karma shows up that I don't understand. But I'm curious and I'm learning, and hopefully I can learn some more from you.
Okay.
So
okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now John, you were born in Australia.
Yes, yes.
Very few people talk about the karma. So this karma is very important.
Yes.
In our life, I give you example. In our life, if we have friendship with the person to believe the karma, we are lucky. Because the person they believe the karma, they never hurt us. They not make us suffering. If we don't have food, they have food, they give food to us. If we don't have shelter, they give shelter to us. Well, they have. For example, if we have money, we work with the person believe karma. It's wonderful. Because the person they believe karma, they are not to cheat us. But I give some example. If in difficulty, very difficulty, they may cheat us, but they cheat only 10% or 20%, and remain 80%. We can survive, isn't it? The person they do not believe the karma, they do everything. They cheat 100%. Then our life finished. Yeah, you see. Therefore, I'm very much confident. If in the world, the Buddha teaching and the people believe the law of the karma, wonderful happiness, I'm sure. So please you carry on, study deeply about this. And if you have time, I would like to request you to finish your BSc, the law of the karma, in London University or one of the famous university about your thesis. Yeah, this unit. Thank you very much contribution. Now I would like to invite a very important monk, Most Venerable Thích Như Điển. He's a very famous monk. Then he can share with us the good example, the karma. Yeah, okay, please.
Okay, thank you, Venerable Dr. Thầy Huyền Diệu. Last time I spoke about talk about the art of living in English, and today I come to that. I'm sorry about that, but I saw here many Vietnamese who are living around the world. I thought that maybe I speak some Vietnamese first, and then my disciple translate into English. It's better for me because my pronunciation is not good.
Your English is okay. Your English is good. Because your English is nước tương. My English is Caribbean English.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay, if we speak about the karma, good karma, and bad karma in Vietnamese language, we so dục tri tiền thế nhân, kim sanh thọ giả thị, dục tri lai thế quả, kim sanh tác giả thị. Có nghĩa là ai muốn biết cái nhân đời trước mình đã làm gì thì hãy xem cái kết quả của mình đang có trong hiện tại, và ai muốn biết kết quả trong tương lai mình nhận cái gì thì hãy xem cái nhân của mình gây ra trong hiện tại. You hear about me?
Yes.
Okay.
Cái gì của thầy?
I think there's someone translate into English.
Yeah, okay. Hey, translate for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good translator.
Yeah, good translated.
The
The meaning is that if you wish to know the deeds from the past, then you have to take a look at the present result. And if you wish to know the result in the future, you have to take a look at the present deed.
Okay, and we have two different karma. One karma is việc nghiệp. Việc nghiệp that means the individual karma, and cộng nghiệp that is the group karma. Group karma, for example, today we have COVID-19. Not only one person, but many people around the world have to become ill and many problems after this case. That is the group karma. Individual karma, that means some of us go to abroad to study something and to work for the our Buddhism or not Buddhism, and lots of Western today want to become Buddhist monk, Buddhist nun, or layman and laywoman. I think that this teaching of the Buddha is very important and it is very necessary for all people. And so that I say, người Tây phương lâu nay thì uống đau đầu thì uống aspirin, nhưng bây giờ có thể là uống thuốc Optalidon.
The meaning is that the Westerner have been taken aspirin or paracetamol when they have a headache, but now they have changed the medicine to something better, like the Buddhism teaching.
Yeah, that means the Buddha teaching we can change because the long time the Western did another teaching, but today we bring the teaching of the Buddha to help them. They are very enjoy to become that. And I think if they need the teaching of the Buddha about the karma, and they can change his life or his work, thì cái việc mà mình làm hôm nay nó sẽ có kết quả đến ngày mai, và ngày mai tốt hay xấu là nó liên hệ đối với cái việc làm của mình trong hiện tại.
The things we do today will get the result tomorrow or in the future, and the result, good or bad, will based on what we did today.
Thì Phật giáo thì luôn luôn nghĩ về quá khứ, hiện tại và vị lai. Nếu không có quá khứ thì sẽ không có hiện tại, và nếu không có hiện tại thì sẽ không có tương lai.
Buddhism karma are based on the past, the present, and the future. There would be no present if there was no past, and there would be no future without a present.
Đức Phật cũng có dạy trong một cái câu chuyện là quá khứ không truy tìm, tương lai không ước vọng. Quá khứ đã đoạn tận, tương lai thì chưa đến.
Buddha have also said that one should not pursue the past, and the future has not come yet. The only thing that matters is the present.
Chỉ có pháp hiện tại, tuệ giác chính là đây, không động không rung chuyển, biết vậy nên tu tập.
That is wisdom. If you realize this, then you will attain enlightenment.
Hôm nay nhiệt tâm làm, ai biết chết ngày mai, không ai điều đình được với đại quân thần chết. Hôm nay nhiệt tâm làm.
What you do today, the result will show itself in the future. Nobody knows when they will die. And there is no way to negotiate with that.
Cứ như vậy, nhiệt tâm đem Ngài không mệt mỏi, xứng gọi nhất dạ hiền, bậc yên tịnh trầm lặng.
By living as the teaching is according to the way of the Buddhism is called. It's called the people, a person who lives for one night.
Okay, that is the teaching of the Buddha in the Theravada Tripitaka. I remember that, and I think it is very important for here and now. It looks like the meditation teaching, but it is very important with the karma. If we do good today, and we can become the good result in the future. I wish you, all people, laymen, laywomen, Buddhist monk and nun, wish successfully with your job and your idea. And thank you very much. If you, after that you have some question, we can answer about the how to do with good karma and bad karma. Thank you, Dr. Long. And maybe next time, I speak another subject.
Okay, thank you very much, the most venerable Thích Như Điển. Your contribution, I wish all the people listen, then they might change in a better life.
Okay, thank you.
I told you, if the people follow the Buddha teaching, practice the law of the karma, the life is 100% they are happy.
Right. It looks like the Mahagandhi talk about the meditation. If one person around the world, one day, only 15 minutes, sits down and think about the breath and count the breath, it's the peace in the world is nearly.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You remember Pico Pranyadip? Yeah. You are the pioneer, International Buddhist Council. Then try to motivate. And that's wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I have another not question, but I think your book you can send to the Amazon, and in Amazon can print for you. And if Vietnamese, even foreign people who want to design your book around the world, Africa, American, Australian, even in Vietnam, can order your book. It's very good. You can order for your student and to do that about that. Thank you, Dr. Long.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much, very much. You are a very advanced monk, know many things. I'm living very far. Yeah, Amazon is a very famous company, isn't it? They can diffuse. They can diffuse many. Now, after this, I very much like you have the real the karma story. I like very much real story. I like very much. Because the theory of karma, people understand, but they see the real story. Yeah, like I told you, I told you about there are some people very rich, but they did very bad karma, so their lives terrible life at last. That is story. And Pranyadip, General Secretary International Buddhist Council. I think you also know many real story of karma happened in India. So we should pick it and write. Then very soon, I also very much like to invite all of you, most venerable Như Điển, should be the member with the International Association to believe karma. And we should invite all the political leaders to be with us. When the person believes karma, many wonderful things in our life. Yeah, they dare not to do the thing wrong. Yeah, very important. So let us together. Yeah, you see now like COVID-19. COVID-19 also the karma. Because the men do not respect the law, the nature. They cutting the forest. They destroy the earth. They polluted water, polluted the air. So COVID-19 happened. Then after COVID-19, 2021, 20, many is coming. And medicine cannot cure. But if I believe strongly, if the people believe the karma, then COVID-19 will gone. Otherwise, they come again. Yeah, this is the time nearly finished. Thank you very much. Now, anybody want to put a question to the speaker? Most Venerable Thích Như Điển, he's ready to answer your question. He's a very famous monk and respect. He and I, we have I know him each other nearly, I think, 50 years, isn't it? But I find you are still very young and good energy.
I am now 73 years old.
Oh, yeah. You are younger than I. Younger than I.
Yeah. You are very strong. Hardworking and wrote many books. Good.
I think what the I very much like. You have you been in Himalaya? Yeah.
Never, but I hope in the future, if we have time, I go with you. Last time about 1987, I came to visit Lord Buddha enlightenment place, holy place, and I met you there. And that time it's very difficult how to do. And you say if you try to do something, you can continue to build big temple. It's really your speech. Okay, thank you. And so that the first time I came back here, I wrote one book about the compassion of the Buddha and in Vietnamese language. And I think I don't want to come back to Indian, but I don't know. That from that time until today, every year I come to visit for holy place, and that is a very important for me. And I have to thank you, Dr. Lam, Venerable Thầy Huyền Diệu, very much about that. That is the reason why I come to visit India. Maybe next time we can follow you. Come to visit Himalaya.
Okay. You see what the Thích Như Điển, when he visited India, when he come back Germany, he say first time and the last time.
Yeah,
but
right.
After this, every year he come. I think more than 40 times. India we have wonderful food, wonderful attraction. Therefore, Buddha, he was born here. He got enlightenment in India. Wow. Otherwise, he got enlightenment in New York or Germany, isn't it?
we respect Buddha. We love Buddha, and so that we come to visit his holy place. Very important.
So now, please you pray. I'm going to create one wonderful place on one of the Himalaya. And that place, the richest people, $1 million cannot stay. But the person like you, I very much invite you come stay 1 or 2 days with me free of cost.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Good food. Okay, thank you. Any question? Anybody have the question? Today, very interesting. You see, my little idea, I wish all the people on planet practice and follow the law of the karma. Certainly the peace comes. Suppose now the President of the United States President of North Korea and many countries, they believe the karma. Please come. I believe strongly. So please, here I also preparing to, I have intention to invite the President Joe Biden and Kim Jong-un come to Lumbini. Then I offer food. Then change idea, because Lumbini where Ashoka, you know, Ashoka, he's a wonderful emperor. He was a cruel king. When he come here, he's my chain. So Pranyadip, you also convey my wishes, invite Modi come. Prime Minister of India, he's a wonderful leader. Yeah, I saw he's a very religious mind, and he dedicate many wonderful things in India. And please you tell him he's a Bodhi tree from Bodh Gaya, planted by his ambassador, Rajit Rai, already. Now the Bodhi tree going up. So please you tell him he should come and watering his Bodhi tree already in Lumbini. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. I think when he come, you also should come with him. I wish. Then if he like, he can stay in my temple. I offer food and lodging free. Okay? If he like. Any question? Most welcome. Mintak?
The works, Master?
Yes. Pardon?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Through the contents of this meeting, I would like to say thank you very much, my Master, because I have chance to visit the Holy Land, India, Bodh Gaya, and Nepal, Lumbini, so many times. And all of time, we have learned a lot from my Master, Thầy Huyền Diệu, about the karma. Should believe karma. And of course, we have so many time cooperate with the people. And Thầy Huyền Diệu teach us should cooperate with the people who believe karma, because the people believe karma, they never lie, never cheat us, and if they have the bad condition, they must cheat us. They cheat a little, not so much.
20%.
That look like the funny lesson, but that's real. And I always believe karma. I believe karma. Not only that the precious works from Buddha, but karma is the law of nature. My Master always say that, the law of nature, the law of cosmos. So thank you very much, and I think I always remember what Thầy Huyền Diệu teach us. Thank you.
Thank you. No, I would like to share you this one. Pranyadip, you remember in Bodh Gaya so many thousand monks and nuns.
Yes, yes.
But not many people was visited by Corona-19, isn't it? Very few. But there's a one monk.
Now very few.
Very few. But nobody died. Now, one thing, I very much now this new I should not know. There's a one monk. He cut the plant of the Bodhi tree. I don't want to tell the name. then he died by COVID-19.
Yeah. That is a very good example of the law of the karma. That name is the Bodhipala. He cutted the Bodhi tree and he died with the corona. Yeah, he died with the corona.
Yes.
Yeah, that is
That
a very
is
good
real story.
This is a real story.
Yeah. Very serious.
And he is a very few.
That is the karma.
He was the only 35.
Very proud.
50.
Yeah.
That is a real story.
No, I think now all of us, let us try together how to convince the people on the planet, particularly leaders, believe the law of karma, then everybody happy. Peace come. This is 100%.
Yeah.
And if we believe in the karma, the happiness. Yeah. So I think we should establish the karma company, international karma company.
Karma foundation. That will be the goal.
Yeah. We are selling the secret of the happiness company. Yeah.
Yes.
Now international karma company. Yeah. And whenever the leader they need the happiness, they come and we offer them. And we should give the vaccine, the karma vaccine. Karma vaccine. What is it? Okay, do you have any question to the venerable? Huh? Yeah, karma vaccine.
Karma foundation.
Yeah.
Karma foundation.
Yeah, karma foundation. Yeah, this is good. No, if we put the foundation, they misunderstand. Maybe they think we need their money. We don't need. We selling. Okay. Something we should sell. Yeah. Yeah, we should sell. Yeah, if we give free, valueless. We charge very costly. For example, now the president or the leader come. So you know, when the leader they come to me, I demand money. I charge money. Ordinarily free, but the leader come and the rich people. And then I got. Okay, thank you very much. Most very much Như Điển, very much Pranyadip, and all the friends from different continents. The next week, if there's no earthquake, then we meet again. We share the idea for learning. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah. I hope to welcome you in Lumbini as soon as possible. Wonderful. Hòa thượng what very much Thích Như Điển. Now you see now Lumbini more than 5 countries. We are the first one. Yeah. Wonderful.
But Vietnamese Buddhist temple is the first one, eh?
Yeah. We are the first one. Now the international airport is going to open soon, so you can fly direct from Germany to
convenient.
Yeah. Nobody believes. We have to work. You see now. Now I also try to motivate our Buddhist people should be rich. Because when generally the monk, we don't talk about rich, but with me, if we want to give help the people, we must be rich. Because we are poor, we cannot give.
Okay.
Because I'm very close with the religion, nobody poor. I'm learning many secrets from them. So now I'm teaching. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Master, can I give some words?
Yes.
Today I'm really happy to meet Master Thích Như Điển. In the last time I read a book you write about the Bhutan country, and I'm very surprised because Bhutan is one of the most happiest country in the world. And last time I did not understand about the Buddhism, but now I have purple of Master Huyền Diệu, and I'm very thank you to you and my master because I understand the karma and I try to follow in this law. Thank you very much.
You know, on year 2000, Expo in Hanover, Germany, and Bhutan government built one Buddhist temple there, and the worker come here to Germany to work, but they have no place to stay. And so that I offer, if the worker want to stay at my temple in Hanover, it's very nearly from Expo station.
Yeah. Exhibit station.
Exhibit station, and that after 6 months, and they will finish one Bhutanese temple in Hanover, Germany, and the queen Wangchuk, now she is the mother king, and I invited our delegation come to Bhutan, where we are very surprised to visit Bhutan. Maybe on year 2002, we came with one delegation, 19 person, and don't need to pay something because we offer for 30 worker, Bhutanese worker in at my temple, don't pay anything, and that the queen and the parliament of Bhutan invited me and my delegation come to Bhutan, and after 2 weeks we came back to Germany, and very interesting about this country, that best environment, and about the nature, mountain, water, very be carefully to do something, and so that I like Bhutan country very much until today, and so that I write one book about the Bhutan. You read in Vietnamese language, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I read in Vietnamese language. And yeah.
I translate in many different languages, from Japanese, from Chinese, from German, and Vietnamese. Sometimes I try to translate in French. Dr. Lam, he teaches French in France a long time. I think you forget that, then you remember French today. Maybe your book you can print in different language. First, translate into English or into French, and then
okay. With your help, I think. Okay. Yeah.
I am very busy, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, with your blessing. With your blessing.
Come here. My disciple did it. How to say? Thầy hành giới, Doctor Thích hành giới. He has one disciple. He is not the Thầy hành giới. Disciple of Thầy hành giới.
Disciple of hành giới.
Cháu đầu là gì không? Cháu là cái gì? Cháu.
Thiếu cousin.
He finished MA and he teach English for foreign student in Denmark. Very good. Hành giới has many disciples. And so that lots of monk and nun say, oh, Thầy Như Điển is very lucky monk. Lucky monk, that means that I have many things, many people can help me.
Yeah, you are very lucky monk. You have good food, everything. You fat. You see here, I have no food. No.
You spend the money to build the temple, big temple in Bulgaria and big temple in Lumbini Garden. It is very good karma. Thank you, Dr. Lam, everybody. Maybe next time. Yeah, see you again. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Yeah.